But he says this. There's two things in one. First, he says there's a past thing. He says when I'm lifted up. When he's talking about when he was lifted up on the cross, his sacrifice would draw all men to him because all men need a sacrifice to be saved. All men need a sacrifice to be saved and be reconciled with God or to be reconnected to God. And so he says, when I'm lifted up, I'm going to draw. When I'm lifted up, there's going to be a magnetism to me. He says that in the past, but he also talks about the present. He's talking about when Jesus is lifted up in our hearts and in our lives. When he's lifted up in our hearts and our lives, his very presence and power would draw all men. People would look at you and look at me and say, what must I do to be saved? What must I do to have peace in a time of trouble? What must I do to be saved? Oh, thank you, Jesus. But with this attraction, when this attraction happens, we have to be careful because we have to get out of the way. We got to get out of the way. When Jesus is in our lives and people are attracted to us, we've got to get out of the way and point them to Jesus. We got to understand it. Yeah, people are going to look at you and think it's something special about you, but you're going to be able to say, no, it's not me, but it's the Jesus in me.